There is such a thing as perfection. And because we are human, we're all technically imperfect. So how can we ever achieve perfection? But I will tell you this, that I've always been a big believer of professional excellence.
Hey everyone, how are you doing? Today on Billionaire Life, we will be talking about golf's richest and greatest player, Tiger Woods, his money, and his extravagant lifestyle. But before we do the spilling, you know the drill. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. One of the gold perfectionists is Tiger Woods, the richest golf player. Golf has always been one of the most loved games, and if you know golf, you know Tiger Woods for sure. Tiger Woods might be one of the game's most famous players, if not the ultimate king of golf. But how much is the 15-time major victor who turned professional in 1996 worth? As per Forbes, the former world number one stands 8th in the list of the highest paid athletes list for 2020. Net worth. In 2018, Woods' approximated net worth was at $800 million. However, he has taken in more capital than that over his historical career, according to Forbes. Since 1996, Woods has collected $1.5 billion from various revenue streams that consist of endorsements, appearances, and course design fees. In 2020, Woods and former football player Peyton Manning outplayed Phil Mickelson in Charities. Woods now also has other games on his radar. The largest one of all involves his work building money for his TGR Foundation charity, granting aid to students and teachers in need of informative resources. Although we can't come up with a clear number due to all his public and private sponsorships and commitments away from his reigning region of golf, we have settled on an estimate that we understand is close, and it's a number that will pretty honestly blow your mind. His career. As you might assume, for having now drawn Sam Snead's record of 82 PGA Tour wins, Woods leads the circuit's career earnings list on a large amount of $120,851,706. Okay, so that's the professional earnings from the PGA Tour out the way, but we have approximates. Now let's look at his sponsoring deals, which is where it gets tasty and a little more complex to land on exact numbers. Endorsements. Despite several off-course difficulties in his private life through the years, he lost sponsorship opportunities. As a result, Nike has stayed ever loyal to Woods since he first broke on the scene, and he continues to bulk up the dollars with the sports apparel giant. It is determined that Woods currently gets around $60 million a year from his current sponsors, which cover several big brands. We can't be confident what Woods exactly draws from both Nike and TaylorMade, but given Rory McIlroy earns $20 million a year from those brands, you can be sure he's close to twice that. The American operates with his team on creating several new golf courses while also running events such as the Genesis Invitational, Hero World Challenge, Tiger Jam, Nexus Cup, and Tiger Woods Invitational. For now, what a lot of people possibly don't realize about Woods is that he has given his maximum back to the sport. And by a lot, we mean a lot. The 45-year-old has always preferred the Sunshine State, first living in Windermere, then moving to the exclusive Jupiter Island. His relationship with golf. There, Woods is a restaurant owner, driving the well-respected sports bar Woods Jupiter. He purchased a plot of land and constructed a home nearby for his mom, Coltita, to live in. And he's part of the most exclusive golf club in America, in Medalist Village. That highlights an 18-hole course composed by Greg Norman and costs £100,000 per year to join. His property. Before migrating to Jupiter Island, Woods lived a 2.5-hour drive away in Windermere's wealthy neighborhood. He lived in a charming £3.8 million mansion with his ex-wife, Ellen Nordegren, until it was marketed to Bubba Watson in 2013. Famously, Tiger also smashed his Cadillac Escalade into a fire hydrant and a tree outside the house. Well, doesn't sound like a major issue for the richest golf player. Woods' handsome former Windermere home, the ideal property, stars 7 bedrooms. It has 7.5 bathrooms. The living room is cozy and well lit. Outside, there's a water pool and jacuzzi. For entertainment, it boasts arcade games and table tennis. There are tons of comforts, like a game room and a cinema room with tiered seats. It was established in the private gated neighborhood of Isleworth Golf and Country Club, flaunting heartwarming and soothing views of Lake Isleworth. Perhaps that was the reason behind his calmness at the time. In 2010, after his Spirit from Ellen, Woods left Windermere for Jupiter Island and a £41 million home created to specification. Not only does it possess its 4-hole golf course, but the home also has a 100-foot swimming pool and even an outdoor basketball ground and tennis court. It's so huge there that it is divided into 2 sections, with one a 3,300 square foot living quarters and the other a 6,400 square foot multi-purpose structure. And Tiger has everything to amuse himself with, including his very own oxygen therapy room, a private cinema, a state-of-the-art gym, and a games room. Taking about his new home in Jupiter Woods once said that there were many lakes in Orlando, but it's not the ocean. Further claiming Jupiter is just a great area to live. It comprises a 4-hole practice area furnished with 6 bunkers. The property was created in 2010. The 15-time major winner's house's garden backs into the ocean and involves a great mooring for his boats. His restaurant. Around the corner from Tiger's lavish estate is his high-end restaurant, the Woods Jupiter, that provides a legendary sports bar experience. Woods established the restaurant in 2015, and it reportedly cost him £6 million. The Woods Jupiter is the most famous sports bar restaurant on Jupiter Island. The Woods Jupiter is famous for its seafood and meat dishes. On the menu, you will encounter a full rack of ribs for £22, New Zealand frame of lamb for £30, hearty steaks from £21, as well as a type of seafood options, with the best being pan-seared snapper costing £28. The bar highlights a dazzling selection of bourbons, cognacs, and ryes, and there's a cigar list for the most mature of diners. Golfing places. Almost 4 miles up the shore of Jupiter Island is Hobe Sound, where you will find Medalist Village, a fellowship of more incredible homes, but more specifically, Medalist Golf Club. Tiger is a routine visitor and enjoys practicing on the 18-hole course designed by Greg Norman and Pete Dye. A full membership, including the spa facility, is slated to cost around £100,000 per year. It's so hot among the golfing elite, it was listed by Palm Beach Post that over 20 PGA Tour and LPGA Tour members were members of the club. Medalist even hosted the teams of Woods and Peyton Manning and Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady in the match, Champions for Charity, a scramble match play game during the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, this is all about the extravagant lifestyle of the richest golfer, Tiger Woods. Woods also outlines several golf courses worldwide, which also earns him a buck or two. And he also makes earnings through appearance and fees. In addition, he boasts various self-designed golf courses globally. With this, we come to the blind appreciation for Tiger and his lifestyle. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe to Billionaire Life if you have not done it yet, and stay tuned until we come up with interesting videos like this one on our channel.